Mega Man.
Okay, so this is Mega Man with www.starlifedancehall.com. And today, StarLifeDancehall has with us on the phone one of the leaders of the dancehall new school. Hailing from Montego Bay, St. James, Flankers to be exact, his talents were discovered and brought to the world by none other than Vybz Kartel himself. Since then, he has carved out a space of his own in the Jamaican music scene with a unique style and a unique voice. We're talking about none other than Uncle D, man, Tommy Lee Sparta. What go on, big man?
Oh, I'm free now. I'm a now.
Cool, man. So, Tommy Lee, 2014 was a pretty good year for Tommy Lee. Still, you put out enough videos, enough new tunes, and you've been getting a lot of notoriety in the news. You're ever in the news, right? So we're going to talk about that because the way you've been putting out music is very interesting in the sense that you're not doing it the way that has been done previously in terms of the juggling rhythms and your production value in terms of your music videos are phenomenal. So we're going to get there. But I want to start off by talking about how you were discovered. Who was the first person that said, yo, Tommy Lee, wicked?
I don't know. Vybz Kartel came to me Montego Bay, you know.
Okay.
And it takes me some long time, you know. Vybz Kartel really said Tommy Lee, Powder Tone, Miller 9, Popcorn, Not Nice, always I said Tommy Powder Tone, it's general around here.
Okay. Straight. So, for the people that don't know, how did you get the name Tommy Lee, and where did the Sparta come from originally?
My name Tommy Lee, so I'm the maddest one in my family, a joke. I'm Sparta now. I'm Sparta. So, I don't know Tommy Lee Sparta. When I come from a Sparta side, body sweat from a water side, isn't it? Let's go.
Yeah.
Alpha side. So, we just merge them together, Tommy Lee Sparta, isn't it? Yeah.
Mad.
When I just start DJ, them want to give me all type of names. So, I must be a Sniper. Sniper stayed and he was a DJ. Sniper, I'm going to say, yo. You know, sir, Tommy Lee, that's where you're right now. Coming in, Tommy Lee, Junior, also. Yeah.
See. So, alright. So, I was watching Sting, and I am very disappointed, as a lot of people are disappointed that Sting ended the way it ended because Tommy Lee did come out like he did ready to kill something, right? And I feel a lot of people felt that way, you know, and being honest, your voice, you have a unique vocal style. So I wasn't personally sure how it would translate as a live clash, but you came out in full form, ready to kill something. How do you personally feel about the way Sting ended, and what do you think about the missed opportunity, I think, for you to have taken that show?
Well, the artist, first thing, the artist must really good, you know. If it wasn't for them and them look a loose thing, them look a pretty vibes. Gage is a dead in my mind, you know. I've been saving still, look a while saving, because mashed potato, man, go turn him up on the stage. Bully beef.
Yeah.
So, the guys is alright, and that is just a little misunderstanding. It happens all the time. It's not Sting alone that happens. It happens for a lot of show, you know.
Yeah.
That's always happening in dancehall. Dancehall is that type of thing, and rap, you know. Dancehall and rap come like an underground thing, you know. Artists go always go jail. Artists go always a fight, and, you know.
Yeah.
It could have go better still, you know, because I didn't want to go better still, because I want to, but if Gage just wait a little bit, maybe we would have get to war, you know, but start attack me too quick. So the police and start to come now, you understand? Because they start attack me, they tell me come up and sing to song like a peace thing first, and get the people off of the stage. Because if I notice a lot of people on the stage, a lot of police and things, and they say they're going to lock it off. That's why I come on the stage. However, they say, family, them going to lock off the show, you know, so go and make the people them see. But when I go on the stage, you know, people start running. So I get vexed and I say, John, I'm going to mash up the thing. But at the time when I was talking now, everybody was cooperating and coming, the crowd come back and thing, but me and Ryan did it on the stage now, but we were singing like so I try to do a vibe and a piece, understand? But when you attack me now, when you start to people, I don't know lyrics, them I try to listen lyrics. When you say, run about me, none of me in family, none of me ring, none of me every day. So when you start to that now, the police and start saying, no, come, and I start answering now. The police and start pull me and I'm sure, and I say, no, come off of the stage, you know? Yeah. So me give me nothing going on now. But just come off on the stage,
See, I want to speak a little bit more about the clash culture and everything, because you know clash is an important part of dancehall going back ever since the beginning, right? But when I hear you speak of these artists that want to clash you, or you know you want to clash, or the fans want you guys to clash, I never really see any real animosity from Tommy Lee. I don't get the impression that you have nothing personal against Gabe. I don't feel like you have nothing personal.
When I get personal, I just want you know me, it's not an artist, so during my career I crash. I'm not too full on this crash thing, but I'm waiting to crash artist. But the age, I do one cooking, can always have fun kind of time, man. So I get a chance now to mean out. But I just look at what I start, and now I'm turning and dust in the youth. Same. So you did well ready for the war, I mean, it's see that. And you know, if it wasn't for a few factors, I think the show could have been saved, because you actually took control back of the show for a moment, but then I guess the chaos just it eventually took over. Okay, so I was watching an interview about 2 weeks ago, and Alkaline was on stage with Winford. And he basically said that even though he wasn't at Sting, he didn't run from the war, he had another show, and that basically even though he wasn't at Sting, he was the most talked about artist, and he took Sting, and he was the most talked about artist in regard to Sting. What is your response to that? You want to talk about that? I was going to chat to him. And you want to talk about him now, because I'm not silent. Be a chat to talk to him.
I'm
not sure to perform. I'm not texting and nobody needs to see him over thing. Everybody even want him. Nobody not even talk about him over
thing. See. So there was an incident, you were performing internationally the other day. I believe you were in Trinidad. And Alkaline was also in Trinidad, and there was an incident that you spoke of in a previous interview where you suggested that Alkaline was scared of, to even take a picture with a fan. So he responded by saying that basically you were looking at hype, and that you and Heavy D were acting like children, and your brain is in a matchbox, and if you check the statistics, that you're a rugrat in every category. How do you respond to that?
In my belly, I'm already in my belly. But there's one now, I don't have time for chase. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God, no. You see it up on the plane. The next thing was different. I didn't need to know that a picture take, I every day take the picture and thing, but I didn't know I was doing that, Whenever a picture. I just figure out to say, him to play the song, say, boss one, and I already know, and I can't tell this, and I never like it, so I stick him up in the plane. I'm not doing a talking, I'm not touching, I'm not troubling, but I just pick him up in the seat and he couldn't move. I'm not making him so bad, man. Just when he's going to talk to him, I just talk in my mind, and I say, he can't pass the phone. I have to go tell him, say, oh, excuse. Because I'm going to keep bothering him, doing bothers, And I say, my bad man, I know it's still, I know it's still, but you have to still know the picture you're paying to people, understand? You want to tell him a tough man to worry about, and they and they. And you just give thanks and get a visa and can go married. And then you got to put a visa right now for further than life. You must call artists rugby rat and anything. You don't have enough time, man. You don't have enough music there. You just give thanks and get a visa and can fly to America right now. So that I don't want right now. I don't want a visa right now as I'm speaking.
So you're saying that it should be...
Yeah, man, man, if I don't have to embassy, man, tell them to give me a visa, man. I'm going to America with a visa, man. Well, I'm going to give thanks, man. I know saying you have a right, and I didn't know you have a time. I say, I'm going to say one style of thing, again.
Yeah, see. big man onto that still, you know. Speaking about getting a visa and going to foreign and so forth, I'm not sure how aware you are of, you have a level of popularity over here in the States. I'm sure you're aware of that, you know, based on the video views you get and, you know, the interaction with your Facebook and things like that. One of the fans' questions, you know, this guy sent me a question to ask you, you know. And he was asking, does rock and roll influence you at all? Do you have any rock and roll influences?
Yeah, man, you know, everything, I listen to music, all genre music all over the world. I know every song everywhere, you know. I know some song nobody in Jamaica know, you know. See. Some of the night thing, I go on the internet, but just scroll and watch what go on all over the world, you know. I love rap music, and rap music is my thing. Cool.
Yeah, so you have an album coming out. Could you tell us a little bit about this new album you have coming out? When you expect it to be released? What direction musically you're going?
It's an album where you have a lot of guitar. I'm not just learning to play guitar now, you know. I buy a guitar while I'm a rap guitar, you know. So I'm going to try to learn to play it and things. I take some class and things, you know. So I'm going to play a lot of guitars going in and I sing rock sound, and I mix in the album, you know. Yeah, man.
So, are we hearing right now for the first time that you may be doing some producing on it? You may be playing some musician's role in the future?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Okay, we're definitely looking forward to that.
When you want to talk about album 100%, still, it's very format of this type. I mean, there are a lot of songs where I pick out the one we need for the album, you understand? So,
yeah.
When I'm fully ready now, because the song I'm ready already, I just things to put together and sing, and then we explain everything what go out with the album.
Okay, yeah, most definitely. When it comes to you putting out songs, what I've noticed is you don't follow the exact same format that has been followed, you know, since the beginning of dancehall throughout the 90s, where you jump on every juggling rhythm. A lot of your rhythms seem custom made, and who are some of the producers you work with, and how do you come up with a lot of your songs? I mean, what is your process?
Oh, okay, guys, Angela. You know, UIM and okay,
UIM, yes, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I like a producer, but me to settle out my thing, and I'm feeling confidential and just to the answer in myself, and I open up myself to this year, but you know, if I saw a song to VJ Liquid, and it fits up with him, I'm not really the young vibe, general, you know. With the Russian team music.
Yeah, Russian. Yeah, man, big up Russian.
And I have more label team, Gozo Music.
Gozo Music, yes, we know. I was going to get there and ask you a little bit about Gozo Music. I believe there are 2 artists signed to Gozo Music. But before we get there, I want to ask you about your music videos. One of the ways I think that Tommy Lee is separating himself right now in this whole dancehall space, in this whole dancehall arena, is with these videos that are very cinematic. Like, whose brainchild are these videos? I mean, where does the inspiration come from for these cinematic productions that you're releasing?
Yeah, my videos, you know, I'm the one who direct my videos. I love them, you know. But sometimes I just give props to the video guy, you know. But I'm the director for my video. I come up with the concept, everything. I come up with the areas, everything. Yeah, so, different here, and I love the video thing. I always want my biggest dream is to build a nice, good movie, you know.
Yeah.
A movie that other than the rest, you know. Yeah, man.
I think personally that your music videos is kind of what you know, has that appeal in what I'm saying in our foreign, because you know, we run our blog and our website, and we know where a lot of the traffic is coming from, and we know where the traffic for Tommy Lee is coming from. And Tommy Lee generates a lot of traffic in Europe, and he generates a lot of traffic here in the United States. And I think part of that is based on the music videos kind of standing out. You know, yeah, keep that up. It's a good look. Yeah, man, the video is tough.
Canada, everywhere, you know, everywhere, you know.
Yeah, the sceneries are always different.
Canada, Europe, America, you know. But yeah, when I do that to get America, you know, can't wait to get my visa, you know. So, things to my family in America, you know.
That was one of the questions that we were asked. Many of the fans want to know. I put it out yesterday morning that we would be talking to Tommy Lee, and I got about 100 text messages, and nearly about 40 of them were just asking, when is Tommy Lee going to be in the United States? When is Tommy Lee going to be in Tampa? When is Tommy Lee going to be in Brooklyn? And when is Tommy Lee going to be in Texas? Are you saying right now, are there any projections for when, or is that something that you can't speak on at this moment?
I don't know. When they give me my visa, the people know, you know. I don't get my visa yet, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so when they give me a visa, I'll let the people know. Say, yo, Tommy, you know, really, be a badness.
So I want to kind of, you know, go down that direction a little bit right now. You know, a lot of people see you and they might perceive you as a gangster or a bad man or a devil worshiper, and then some people might just view you as a musician and an entertainer. Okay, so some people had asked me from Facebook, social media, to ask if you worship the devil or is it all a marketing image?
Oh, I made the fucking thing they told us. Maybe I'm a knockout, maybe I'm just a fraud. Maybe I ain't gonna never see the flipping face of God. You know, people ain't out there that thing in a mindset. And I'm asking me just the music stuff. The people in job that say just say anything what they want to keep out the good and the bad and the ugly about family, you know. And things started to take a long time, so I'm 2011. I don't want to talk about them things again. I mean, I have nothing to say to nobody because every day I say about the same thing over and over. And about the same Christian then. So, if I'm going what they have to watch me all interview them now. If they want to know them things, they must watch me all interview them.
Straight.
They must stay in a long time, isn't it? I know that video, man, but I ain't idea. I said, be a badness, Mr. Uncle B, man. I said, psycho. Rather than say it.
Straight.
I'm talking to I think I'm not going to have a vagina, I can't have a vagina. I think a lot of things that means a lot of things, you know, the balance, you know, between good and evil, you know.
So you say you make a balance of music, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Tony Kelly last year, and he was in Miami, and we were talking, and he had great things to say about you. He was saying, look out for Tommy Lee because I heard some of his new music coming out, and what people don't realize is Tommy Lee is wicked musically with the melodies. So this veteran producer was bigging you up and had very good things to say about you. I had a couple friends from down that side who said, yo, what do you mean? Yo, Tommy Lee has good youth. Tommy Lee has good youth. Yo, has good youth. That. So my question is, where did the idea for the image, the gothic, you know, the Uncle Tima image, where did that idea come from originally?
Yeah. Oh, gothic image now. Yeah, man, gothic image just come naturally. I think family and Lee are sort of different things. Yeah, man. Yeah. Just have some get all you know, them say them a leave and let's make them know say, oh, I do one interview, you know. Say them never talk to much, you know.
Cool, no man. Yeah. So yo, Tommy Lee, more give you you know, major respects, you know, go and do your thing. We know that the dancehall arena is a difficult arena.
It's a dance hall, and not really difficult to do it. Dance hall, you have to just, that is what they make it, you know. Me, man, you know why about nothing like that. I just do my tune and do my video them and drop them, and, you know. Do my, you don't have to run the place in a dance hall. No. Everybody have their own cake, have their own fans, and their own shares. Everybody have their own shows, you know. Everybody get in the shows, you know. Everybody has their own place in a dance. So, dance hall could never full of artists. The more artists, the better. The more style we have in a dance hall, the better. You know?
More variety for the people. You toured Europe already. You toured Europe regularly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I toured Europe already. I go England, Canada, Europe, and everything Spain. Europe, Canada, England.
My last question to you. I have two final questions because I don't know, you know, you have enough work I do. You know what I mean? There was a video that came out the other day where, you know, big up Sizzler Kalanji, you know, he was blazing out a fire on, you know, certain content in the music in terms of what, you know, Alkaline and Cage with this buzzing out the throat business and oral sex and all these other things. But do you feel that there's a limit on what artists in dancehall should be talking about, or do you think that any artist should be free to speak about what they want in the dancehall arena? What are your thoughts on that?
Artists have this thing, so I have no problem with many artists and songs there. I just one line alone and I look a wash argument that emanates isn't it? Then I argue with different kind. We kiss my girl and so you know what you want to do, them I don't think I wish them to do it, but then still do it, I still in one life, you understand? But still something have to do it. But otherwise I'm not being with them and I'm not saying anything I want to. But even though I say it and wrong, I can't blame him. You know, you understand? Because in them say it already. And all that, I have to do the screen if I want, and say, you know, some of people say it's straight, you know, so I just maybe a DJ and a DJ. People go see all that, but yeah. And sometimes that the artist do them things that way, isn't it? But I just body and bun them. So, more some people are just the character what them play, you know?
Yeah. Most definitely. You had received some of that same criticism, or maybe you still receive that same criticism from Bounty Killer and from Footer Hype and things of that nature. For the people that don't know, there has been some tension between you and Bounty Killer. What is the status of is there still so-called bad blood between you two, and where did this issue originate, or do you know where this originated?
Bounty Killer now. Bounty Killer, you know, I don't really have a big problem with Bounty Killer. He's not messing around right now, so I mean good right now. I'm not saying, you know, but you don't know somebody Sparta to Gaza. Bounty Killer alliance. I'm all myself and all team self and we alright. And it was just lyrical, it's nothing physical, you know. Yeah man, so then the big artist, the elder artist, Bounty Bean and all around and do it in a story.
What is the biggest misconception about Tommy Lee? What is it that people think about Tommy Lee that is just not true? The biggest thing.
I don't know. I think people think so much thing, you know. Every day me a different thing. I don't really know, you know. But me love when I think things just help me, you know. I just not think nothing now go on. So I don't know. The student thing, not the people, and the thing of it, everybody have a different opinion on something, you know. Some say family things, some say family are good, you man. Some say, can't tell you what I don't like to hear. I don't like to hear. I don't like to hear the family are good, you know. I don't like to hear that because sometimes I don't want nobody to know them things. I just want, you know, my dark, you know, I don't want nobody. Family are good, you. People must say, oh, family are good, you. And then them talk, and I say, family are good, you, man, you know, alright. And then they're going to talk about me anymore, you understand? So I realize when people say, that's bad. They do. Really fun.
Yeah. 4 of us. Definitely over. All right, so Tommy Lee, big up. You know, we appreciate your time. You know, I'm sure the fans appreciate the time, and you know, they definitely want to get to know a little bit more about what you have going on for this year. One of the fans told me that they really, really, really want you to make. A few fans told me that they really want you to make a video for grinding. The video, a song that you came out with, I think it was October last year. A lot of people really love that song, and they want you to know that. You know, what else? Yeah, a lot of people said they really want you to come tour out the whole of St. James, please. You know what I mean? All of it. You know, they would really love to see you, and you know, just to wish you the best. You know, of course, you're gonna have people who are butting out, you know, your movement and everything. But as you said already, that not gonna stop nothing. You know what I mean? So just go and big up yourself. Could you do a little something for StarLifeDance.com right now? A little drop.
Dancehall, crazy. Dancehall.com insane. Dancehall.com. I wouldn't know, boy. Dancehall.com not take this from nobody. But when the first day we come out of the room, hear that, boom. I got always happy. I want to come one time, boy. Takari name with a big sissy mouth, and I go like you don't know what we're talking about. Be a badness. Mad. So, yo, Tommy Lee, Sparta, you know, StarLife, wish me the best for the rest of the year. You know, just go on do your thing. You know what I mean? And go and entertain the people then. Put out your music, and like I said, yo, the video them we deal with, just keep up the good work with the music videos. I think you're setting a new standard in terms of video production. You know what I mean? And just go and do your thing. With no bad mind, nobody, and we wish everybody the best. See? Mad from Billy, man. Mad thing from Billy. You know we don't run Billy. Gunshot wheels and scandal Billy. I want nothing. Dancehall.com. Sick with the shit, I'm mad move now. You're a bad man there. Why pray now? Be a badness.
Mother road. So, man, yo, just go on do your thing. I'm big up every day for making this happen. I wish you the best with the whole court movement, the whole legal thing. And once all of that is straightened out, you don't know, you have a day after in the US and tour down the place. And man, everything will work out. Big up yourself and big up Kiona.
Alright. Yeah, man, big up my whole team here every day. To worry about to everybody.
Yeah, definitely. Well, one last thing, the people wanted to know if there would be any collaboration between you and Popcorn in the future.
Anything is possible, you know. Popcorn good, you know. I'm a good team, man. I'm not against Popcorn. Popcorn a good use, you know.
Alright, good. Alright. But that's why the people them get the answer them when them I look for still, because them have worry for questions here.
Come on, Popcorn link up alright all the time, you know. Anything down, you know.
Yeah. Alright then, big man. Just go on there, take.
Taking all that stuff. You're a bad man, lad.
Yeah, man. Respect. I look up more.
Sorry, bad man, lad. Good.